Hello, and bah humbug. Today we'll be making tahini sauce 3 ways. The easy thing about tahini is it's the exact same ingredients as hummus minus the garbanzo beans. So if you watched my last video, this should be very familiar to you. First, add 3 cloves of garlic to a food processor and mix for about 15 seconds. Now scrape the edges, add half a cup of lemon juice and 1 teaspoon of salt. Mix well about 10 seconds, scrape the edges again, and add 1 cup of tahini, half teaspoon of pepper, and a half teaspoon of sumac, optional. Mix well about 15 seconds. It should be a thick, pasty consistency. Scrape the edges one last time, run the food processor, and add a little bit of water, about 2 tablespoons. I just added a little more water than I normally like to here, but it'll be okay. If that happens to you too, it'll still turn out fine. Scrape the edges and take some out and set it aside. Now run the food processor again and add a little more water, about 2 tablespoons. Take some out and set it aside and run the processor one last time. Add a little bit more water, about 1/4 cup this time, and pour out the rest. Now let's put these 3 sauces to use. I like to put the first sauce, the thickest one, into a squeeze bottle and use as a sauce on entrees. The second sauce I like to use for salad dressings and marinades. I'll make a separate video on marinating. And for the last sauce, I like to use this on sandwiches. It's runny enough that when you pour it into your sandwich, the sauce coats all the ingredients on its way down. It should be runny enough that if you pinch the bottom of the sandwich, sauce will run out of the bottom. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye, good night, and as always, bah humbug.